Hey everyone. So I am thinking about starting some more pop investment talks. I was doing this in 2020 and I stopped. And so I also want to interview people and have live guests on. So this is just a mock up to see how it will go. Please excuse my desk, you all. But welcome to Pop Investments. And I am going to show you all how I am going to use ChatGPT to create a blueprint for me. So let's play around with ChatGPT, and I am going to I'm signing in right now and I am going to share my screen with you all. Let's see if it can create me a series for videos. All right. Here we go. There's so much. One of my goals is to use ChatGPT and use it every day. I use it when I'm at work. I'm a teacher, and I'm not gonna lie, ChatGPT is my assistant, not to not to teach, but it helps. It really maximizes my full potential as a teacher, my full potential. So I want to share this screen with you all. So it's been a while, so please forgive me um, while I learn these settings again and learn how to share my screen. So I am going to share it with you all. And let's see. I've got to channel content, chat GPT. There we go. So let's see. I'm gonna share this screen. So you all see my screen and me. I love my MacBook, you all. I have the MacBook Air and I love it. Okay, so here we go. So I am going to ask Chat GPT, create a, what do I want it to do? Y'all can see everything over there. That it says my chats, rewrite complex storytelling, rewrite conversation, paycheck to paycheck status. I would just be Googling written treadmill diaries, all this kind of stuff. So I wanted to create um, a 1 year investing plan. And we're just going to say $100 where I'm going to say two, where I invest $200 into the stock market. Let's just see what it does for me. All right, so it says to go grow $200 over 1 year while learning how the stock works with moderate risk. And it tells me places that I could invest: Fidelity, Schwab, or Robinhood. Make sure it allows fractional shares. And so it is telling me what to do. So it tells me to invest $100 in the ETF, the S&P 500. So invest $100 in there, where those are your exchange trading funds. And then it also says where I can invest in VTI. It says for me to invest the ETF, $30 in that ETF. So it wants me to invest $200 in all of those ETFs. And it tells me these are things that I will do. One, invest the full $200 at once. Okay. And then it tells me what to do. That's only if I was to adding 200. These are my expected results. Okay. What not to do. I'm trying to grow money. It tells me I have $200. Don't day trade, chase meme stocks, or sell during market dips. Okay. And it says I probably would, in a strong year, I could gain $24. In average year, I can gain 220. Okay. So we're going to tell ChatGPT I want to invest $200 a month. $200 a month, every month, because I think that's what I told it. Every month for an entire year. I want to invest $200 every month for an entire year. Let's see what it gives me. Okay, so let's see, because that's a better plan. All right. So if I invest $200 every month for an entire year, that's $2,400 total. Okay. It says it's a strong, realistic plan. Below is a clear, beginner friendly 12-month investing strategy that balances growth, risk, and simplicity. It gives us a goal, and you can actually take this. I'm going to show y'all. You can take this part right here, my goal. I could actually, well, in fact, I changed that. Well, I'm gonna show y'all what I do. You can download it, you can make it a downloadable document, but I like to put it in a Google Doc. I just go ahead and put it in a Google document and turn it into a doc. So hold on, you all. And then I'm gonna share that. And literally you have your plan right here. I've got my plan in the Google Docs. So let me show you all what I just did. Okay. So let me show you all. And then we're going to see what were the recommendations. So I want to show you all. I'm going to stop sharing my screen, and then I'm going to share again. I'm going to share my document with you all. Okay. So, and let's go ahead and title this document. We're going to put goal right here. Okay. So now look, you all. So it has my goal, and it tells me what I can do. Literally, I love Google. See, so it tells me my goal is to build long-term wealth. Let's look at it. I'm sorry, y'all. Let's look at it in ChatGPT. Okay. So let's look at it in ChatGPT. I'm going to stop sharing one more time. And we're going to go to ChatGPT. There we go. So here we go. So I want to show you all my ChatGPT. There we go. So we're going to look at what ChatGPT told us. So I just took it and put it in a document. Sometimes I do that because it'll create like downloadables. You can make it downloadable. You can make a downloadable document, but I like to just go ahead and put it in Google Doc because a lot of times I go through this rabbit hole and I started adding things to it. Okay. So let's see what it says. This is the goal. Build a long-term wealth using consistent monthly investing with moderate risk. Step one is open a taxable brokerage account. So it tells me if you don't know places to open your brokerage account, which is nothing but where you purchase your stocks, then this tells you Fidelity, Schwab, or Robinhood. I have Robinhood. Enable fractional shares. Fractional shares mean you can buy a part of a company without having to buy the entire company. So like a share of a company, I can buy fractional shares. So say for instance, Apple, if I want to, I could put $10 every week into Apple. That's a good way to invest. Like if you chunk it up, those are good ways. So that's fractional. And this is not financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm using ChatGPT to help me. I'm an underdog. Okay, so it says open up a taxable brokerage account. We got that. Enable fractional shares. Turn on automatic investing if you want to, but remember, automatic investing means it's going to be taking money out of your account. I really don't like that. Some people do. I like to just be disciplined and do it myself. Okay. Activate dividend reinvestment. That is really important. So I have a stock, a REIT stock. I think, let me see. I'm going to show y'all what stock I have. I'm going to tell you, not financial advice, but I have this stock. It's called Peace. It's called PSEC. PSEC. Okay. And with this stock, it gives me dividends. So every time, every month, it gives me a dividend. Literally, I hope they keep giving me monthly dividends. Okay, this was last month's dividend. I got 90 cents. So I invested back into the share. Okay, so let's keep going. So this is what the breakdown. So S&P 500, it tells me we're going to VOO. Okay, that was, and $40 in BTI, and ETF VHUS, and the growth is QQQ. Okay, So I'm going to invest. It tells me exactly how much I'm going to invest. And it's telling me on a strong year, okay, I'm investing 2,400 on a strong year. I could gain a good, $250 maybe. But it just depends. So invest the same amount, $200 every year. Ignore short-term swings, okay? And that's a good way to like save some money. Check your performance every 3 months. Confirm allocations are still close to target. What not to do? Skip months, sell during downturns because the market it moves up and down. And lately it's been down, but you have to really just keep holding your stocks. Chase viral stocks, over diversify with tiny positions. Okay. And then it gives me some more options if I want to do more aggressive. I can increase the ETF to 25%, and says at month 12, decide whether to increase monthly contributions, add retirement investing, or keep the same plan for 2 years. So build a growth. So that's what it tells me I could do. Um, so it's crazy because this is how ChatGPT is really good. I'm about to see how this is going to tie this plan into funding my film projects long term. Because ChatGPT knows so much about me, it knows that my goal is film, right? So we're gonna tie this into film, okay? Makes me want to invest a little bit more, right? Just we're just playing around with it to see what ChatGPT. Perfect. Let's connect your 200-month investing plan directly to filming your film project long term, specifically with EJD Pop Media. It knows everything about me. This turns investing into a future production fund, not just money in the market. So now it's giving me a specific goal, telling me, hey, you're going to be investing this money, and we're going to turn this investment into an investment for your future. So it tells you use personal investing to grow capital over time, create a self-funded film war chest, reduce reliance on grants, favors, or last-minute funding. Monthly investment, $200, and it tells me what I'm going to do. This is your creative capital base. You do not withdraw in year one, okay? And gives me something to continue to go to. Year 2 to 3, production readiness, increase monthly contributions when possible. So $300 to $500 a month. Keep the same core ETFs. Add a creative growth sleeve, media tech, or AI related ETF. I think that's a great thing. Expand capital by the end of year 3. Wow, contributions would be by the end of year 3. My contributions, if I just 3 years, if you just buckle down and say 3 years, $9,000 to $1,200. And then that helps create my it's crazy proof of concept episodes for 4.4 film festivals, marketing and trading. And it gives me a phase 3, y'all. This is so good. When a project generates income, direct revenue into 2 buckets. Reinvest, 60% goes back into my brokerage account, and then the production cash 40% held in a high yield saving account used to pay my crew. Oh my goodness, locations and insurance. How to structure this cleanly. Y'all, I was just playing around with this. I had no idea I was gonna create this. Oh my goodness. Personal brokerage account, long-term growth, business savings account, EJD Pop Media, short-term production cash, only withdraw investments for projects with a clear return on investment path. That's what ROI says. Festival strategy, streaming pitch, ticketed premiere. Tell me, keep going. The green light rule, you only pull money from investments when portfolio value 12 months of contributions and the project has at least 2 income streams, ticket and event. Okay, tell me about this. Streaming license, merchandise and sponsorship. This keeps creativity from killing your capital. Long-term vision. Give me a long-term vision because I'm 45. invest consistently, reinvest profits, avoid panic withdrawals. You could build 30K to 70. What? ChatGPT? You could build 30K to 75K self-funded production capital. Y'all might just be watching how I'm about to fund my movies. We just did it. Won't he do it? The sermon was about, y'all, the sermon was about God giving you a plan. Y'all see this plan? I shouldn't be sharing this with you all, but guess what? What's for me is for me. And how this supports 4.4, the pilot, a festival push, digital release. And this just has 4.4. Y'all, I can't show y'all that part. Y'all probably saw it, but it's generated in here. Yeah, I'm about to cry because I was just doing an investment video, just playing around with my Google, because I'm recording this off of Google, which if you saw my Waymo, I did a Waymo video yesterday. I was in Atlanta, and I saw a bunch of Waymos. Like Waymos are taking over the streets of Atlanta, right? So I got to get all of this. I'm so, it just gave me a way to fund my films through investing. And that was one of the things I got to tell my friend Alfonso, my business partner. He's going to be so excited because he's always on me about investing and, just making sure that I invest my money so that I can film. But we got it. So I'm going to copy that right there, copying that. And guess what I'm doing? Putting it in my document. And I'm going to show y'all in a second. I just created a plan. That Chat GPT is something else. Y'all better invest in AI. AI is the future, you all. When I tell you, and that's on my goal is to invest, to not invest, well, to invest, but it's also to make sure I use Chat GPT to help me with everything. So Chat GPT just gave me a blueprint. And I was playing around with this and I didn't even know if I was gonna really publish this, but I am going to publish this. Okay. Oh my goodness. I'm hoping yes, and it's still recording. I hope this is recording. Okay. Um, because I'm gonna publish this. I'm 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 a Sagittarius. Nothing has to be perfect, but I'm publishing this because y'all need to see this because we can create goals through Chat GPT. Okay. Um, I'm gonna end. Okay. So I'm just so I wanted to show y'all. Let me show y'all real quick. Let me show y'all. Let me share my screen one more time. Stop sharing. I'm so excited. And let me show you all. I'm just down here playing around, y'all. I've been playing around all day. Not playing around, I've been busy. It's so crazy because sometimes I have writer's block and idea block and creator's block. But when it comes, it all comes. And today I've been in the house working. I listened to the sermon and then I started working. But let me show y'all my plan before we go. Look at this. Look, y'all. I gotta show it to you. Created a plan. And you'll see how I put it. Now it's all in my it's all in my Google Docs. Because as a teacher, I'm used to using Google Docs, and that's what I do. So it's in Google Docs, and we're gonna create a folder for it. And we're gonna put this in. We're gonna create a folder for this, and we're gonna make sure this is printed. And that's our investment plan. So investing is important. And this is why we have pop investments. And I want to get back to doing videos like this where I'm learning along with you all. Again, I'm a teacher. I use Chat GPT all the time, but I need to use Chat GPT to generate me more money. Okay. So that's what we're going to do in 2026 because you all see Chat GPT already knows about me and my film and everything else. So that was just, I promise you, I did not plan on getting on here and creating this investment plan, which turned in to funding my films. And we're using AI. Don't be afraid of AI. That means we might need to invest in AI. This is not financial advice. I'm just Erin Janelle Dickey, the underdog investor, the teacher, the filmmaker, the creator, and I love life. All right, y'all. Thank you for joining me, and that is what's popping. Thank you all for joining Pop Investments. Bye bye. Let's stop this recording. I'm so excited. Bye, y'all.